Hey everyone, welcome back to another home update. I have a few little things that I want to do around the house. I've got a new addition to this breakfast nook that I want to show you, some things that I've picked up recently. I also have a couple questions for you, so let's jump into another home update. Okay, so here we are. We're in front of the elderberry tree, and I know that a lot of you guys were kind of concerned about it being in a pot, considering it is an outdoor native plant. However, it's doing really well, and as you can see, it's actually growing new leaves. And it is a deciduous plant, meaning it drops leaves during the winter time. So it's going to look barren until it grows some new leaves, but it's already growing new green, and the green then turns into purple, and then eventually the purple turns off. So it's doing great, and don't worry about it. It's all good. So as you can see, the breakfast nook is very similar. I did end up putting this little cactus that we got from our neighbors for Christmas in this little copper pot here. I used to have that little fake Christmas tree here, and I loved having like the little piece of greenery there. So I really like this. And then this has just kind of been a growing and changing little section of different mugs and accessories. And I'm just obsessed with this. I love it so much. It's been a really great spot. I also picked up this little chrome like water fountain for the cats. I really like it, and they seem to really like it as well. And I like the little trickling sound that it has in the background, which is kind of nice. Okay, I had to put my hat on because I was messing with my hair too much, but I was just also going to show you that I got a new clock in here. I finally found one that I think is going to work. This one has like a little copper surround, and I think it just fits the vibe of this space a lot more than that bright orange one. So I'm happy with the clock finally for now, and it is very useful to have in here. But the next thing I want to show you is something super exciting. It's this new table that I found on Facebook Marketplace, just because I've been feeling like this white one just kind of needs an update. So as you might be able to tell, this is a little bit smaller than this. It's about 6 inches smaller. This is 24 and this is 30. This has just been kind of really bright white and super modern. So I wanted to see what it would look like if I brought in some marble and stainless steel. This is so heavy though. This is much smaller than I anticipated, and I think you could only fit like 2 bowls and 2 coffee cups here, but that's kind of the whole point of this room, and it does free up some more space between me and the coffee bar. I'm gonna keep the other table for now just in case I wanna go back to it and I don't end up liking this just for the size. I did look for marble rounds, but they're really expensive. So this is kind of an in-between and adding the vibes that I kind of want right now. So we'll play around with it and live with it and see if I like it. But for now, I'm kind of on the fence. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe eventually I'll get like more of like an oblong table as well. But I wanted to walk here into the living room because I wanted to share with you something I picked up at an antique store that I thought would be really cool. So it's this little sconce, and it's a plug-in, but I thought it would be really cool right over here. I thought it would be great right above this picture. So this little light right here is like made out of metal, and it came with this old light bulb, and the minute you turned it on, this thing was so hot. So basically I just swapped it out with an identical bulb that I found on Amazon. I just got like this little box here, and I made sure to look on the little label here to see what kind of bulb it was. And then I got the LED version, so now it doesn't get hot when you turn it on. So if you have any old lamps that have some hot bulbs and they're like very specifically sized, you can definitely find a replacement for it on Amazon. Honestly, I hope this is the right position. Let's find out. There we go. I think that looks really cool. Kind of makes this lamp feel redundant now, but I think that's kind of chic. I love that. So this is our impromptu, you know, entryway table. I put that little IKEA lamp that I got right here as like a little night light to walk in and turn something on so it's not the bright light. And then I've been putting my phone to charge here with my headphones, and this has been great to have because I'm always having everything dying, so I really like this. Okay, also I had changed out this art. I just put the old one back so you could see and remind yourself of what it was. I love this piece of art, and I got it at an estate sale last January, I think. I just wanted to try something new. So I actually framed this myself, and I want to put it up here. So So I really love this a lot. I got this picture and two other ones that are similar from the Long Beach flea years ago. And I've always wanted to do a really unique custom matting job with it because I think it's just such a cool photo. So I cut these mats myself and I restored this frame. I don't know if you remember me getting this frame like maybe 2 years ago, and it was totally busted and really stained. So I've cleaned it up. And if you want to know more about how I did this or how to just upgrade your art, I'm going to be releasing a video next week, which I think I'm calling my ultimate guide to framing and matting. And so I'm going to show you how to cut matting and how to restore frames and all that kind of stuff. So hit the notification bell and come back and check out that video next week if that interests you. But other than that, I think I want to jump into my primary bathroom to do like a little upgrade slash DIY. It's not even a DIY, it's just an upgrade. So let's go over there. I usually have shelving in my showers when I live at an apartment just because, you know, I never have an ideal shower bathtub setup. This towel bar is permanent. I think it's just been here since they installed the tile. And as you can see, I've been putting soaps and shampoos and things on it. And I had this little basket here, but it broke. And also it was like so not aesthetically pleasing. And so I've been meaning to put these shelves up, and I've literally had them for like a year or something. They've been sitting in my closet in a box and I just have not done it. So I really want to do that now. I've talked to you guys about these before, but they're like little shelves that have a little sticky on the back, and you can just put them on the drywall here. And then when you need to take them off, you can just put some alcohol behind it to take them off. So I feel like putting them right here will give me enough room to have a shower. And I was considering putting like a vertical thing in the corner here, but it just feels so cramped already. And I really like the minimalist look that we have going on here. So I think just like some shelving right here will really do it and help out a lot. Already, I feel like this is just looking more built in, which is so nice. That's why I love these things. So I will definitely link these below in the description if you would like to try them out yourself. I think I do want to go up more vertical instead of across because this is where I mainly am showering. So I don't think I want to like obstruct the experience anymore. I'm just totally eyeballing this. I don't know if it's going to actually end up straight, but I'm not entirely worried about it, as you can tell. I think this looks so much better. It's so much cleaner and more minimal. So we're sitting down because I'm going to show you just the tiniest haul, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite things, including this water bottle. Not sponsored in any way. I wish they would sponsor me because I'm obsessed with this water bottle. It's the Lark water bottle, and my partner and I have been talking a lot about like doomsday prepping, I guess, just because we experienced 2 major fire scares, or 3 honestly, in the last 2 years. And then we think like, God forbid something happens, like an earthquake, and we don't have running water. And so we wanted to get something like this. Pretty much just anything will get filtered out with one of these guys. And then what's great is that you can also track the water on your phone. So it goes through an app and tells you how much water you've been consuming, which is great because I've been trying to drink more water. I've been going to the gym a little bit more. So I love that this is keeping me motivated. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's a really good investment. It is so pricey for a water bottle if you just look at it from that perspective, but honestly, it's a really great way to stay motivated with drinking water. But mostly we got it because I think it's kind of like an investment just in case something happens. And then I picked up this amazing candle. It's just raw honey and cinnamon is the scent, and it literally smells just like that. It smells, I don't know, I never use this word, but it smells divine. Like, it smells so good. It's by Moonrise Candle Co. And I just picked it up at a little cute gift shop and I'm obsessed with it. It smells so good. And then I didn't ever show you guys the sweater that I got in Arizona when I was filming that video. And I said that I picked up a really cool vintage Nordstrom sweater. So it's this one. And I think you guys saw me wear this, but I really love it. It's just like so good. And then I picked up this little cute like steel bowl sculpture thing for I think like maybe $18 at an antique store. And I don't know, I'm just like really into like animal based art or decor right now, which I have no idea why, because I also picked up this little like vintage German hand carved flamingo or swan, or that's not the right word, crane art maybe. I was trying to look this up and reverse Google search it, and it is worth something, like maybe $75 or so if it's in really good condition. This one's kind of chipped on the side, but I don't really mind. I don't really care when some things have like chips and things in them. I still think this holds its value when you look at it at face value. So yeah, I got this for I think $10 at a thrift store, and I thought it was really cool and super or mid-century. I think it is from like the 60s. I also picked up this cute little gardening book from 1971. It was at the thrift store for a couple dollars, and it had some good information about garden planting with edible plants and kind of landscaping in that whole way. So I do, like I said, like to thumb through the vintage books that I pick up. They don't just buy them for the cover, but the cover here, you have to admit, is pretty good, and it does look good on my bookshelf. But it made me want to ask you guys, do you want to see gardening content on my channel? I haven't really been uploading it since the summer of last year because it was mainly makeover focused, and I think that you guys all were into the transformation of it all. But I garden all the time, and I've uploaded some in the past and it hasn't really done too well. I know that this channel is predominantly focused on home decor and interior design and kind of renter hacks, considering I'm a renter and I want my home to look nice. But you know, I see the home as more of like this whole entity and not just specifically one thing. All I'm trying to say is, like, I'm a complex person and I have a lot of interests, and it seems like for YouTube, the algorithm doesn't really show your video to people if you kind of step outside of your niche. And I know that that sounds maybe kind of ridiculous because it's like, post whatever you want, but it is a lot of work to film videos and to edit them and to do all the things. And then I'm just like posting videos into the void. I don't know if that matters, but I guess I'm just being real with you guys and asking, like, do you want to see gardening content, or would you rather me make a second channel for it? I'm not entirely like so stoked about making a second channel, but I feel that I do want to show gardening content, and I love doing gardening, and sometimes it is transformational and makeover focused, and sometimes it's just me like putting celery seeds in the ground in September and showing you guys that they've come up now in January. So that's about it with that. I just wanted to know your take on it. But I have been, you know, harvesting a lot of stuff from my garden. I even made like a pesto and a pasta sauce. Bunch of other stuff, and I've been using this book, which is my last thing I want to share with you, called Health Nut. It's such a good cookbook. I'm not really like a huge cookbook person. I usually kind of just throw stuff in a pan and make it happen. I feel like I like enough things and I know how to cook enough things that I don't need instructions, but this is really creative. It's got tons of like vegan type recipes, and I'm just trying to eat more whole foods and be a little bit healthier. And we made some really good French toast in here that was like an orange and tahini flavor, which was so different for me. I've never even had that or heard of it. And then we had like these really good like fruit and yogurt bowls with like cantaloupe and pistachios, and it was so good. So I just wanted to share with you this cool book if you're into cooking or wanting to eat more whole foods and more like nutritional foods. There's really great smoothie recipes in here too, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich smoothie, which is so good. So yeah, those are the things that I kind of wanted to share with you and show you, but I have one more thing in the breakfast nook that I forgot to share with you. I switched out this frame for this one. So Dalton made me this last year for our Secret Santa. He made the frame himself and kind of just added like some coating on it to give it a sheen, and then got this digital portrait of our cats done, which is so good. It actually looks like them, and then added some kind of like gloss on there to kind of make it look like an oil painting. But I was like speechless when I got this. I was like, this is so good. It's so fun. So I've been meaning to put it up in the house, and I just love it. I think it's great in here because the cats love the bench here. I also made custom matting for this block print that I got from a local San Diego artist, and I was gonna put it up right here, but I like the cat art here, and I think this will look great in the kitchen. I would show you that, but I'm currently working on a makeover for it, and I'm on pause because we have to get our laundry, like the stackable one, replaced. It just completely died, and the guys came over with a new one, and then it didn't fit, so now we have to get a new one. And you can hear my cat Olive in the background. So we're just waiting on that. So I'm not even gonna like continue working in that room until that's all dealt with, because it's just kind of a hassle and it's a really small space. That's kind of why I've been a little bit MIA and just posting a little bit less, just because I've been working on some bigger makeover projects. The kitchen is one, the guest bathroom is another one, as well as my office. That's kind of in the ideation stage. I had like like a big idea of how to change that room, so I want to do that. I'm also working on the breezeway in the backyard. That's it for the moment, which is like enough already. So yeah, I've just had like a lot going on, and I should be kind of ramping up the channel hopefully soon and planning some really fun things. So hopefully you guys stick around for that. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the table in here and anything else that we've mentioned, and then come back next week and check out the matting and framing video. Hopefully you guys get something out of that and enjoy it, as I've put a lot of time into it, and I think it's a really helpful resource. And honestly, I wish I would have had a video like that many years ago. I had to figure out everything on my own. So hopefully it's good for you, and I've done enough talking, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.